The story you are about to see is unique in the annals of music instrument modifications. Not since the days that William Hung ran the music industry of Los Angeles has one syndicate kingpin so dominated a city. The city was Philadelphia, and the man was Mr. Jommins, better known to his underworld compatriots as, what? Our story begins on January 22nd, 2022. A lone man, mildly skilled, known as the man who waited to the very last second, attempted a daring bass guitar neck swap in the middle of the night in Jenkintown, Pennsylvania. 7 men were arrested by Jenkintown police, and 1 escaped.
Alright, I've tried to do this now probably 5 or 6 times, and each time has been a complete disaster. This is like the 3rd time I'm trying to do this. I'm home from the day job, and we're finally gonna put this sucker on my bass. Whether it just gets too late at night, I had this beautiful set over at my friend Iggs's house, and we had lighting, we had a table, we were gonna do the whole thing like a cooking show. And we had everything. I brought all the stuff, all the tools, and I forgot the actual neck, which was super frustrating.
Hello! Alright, so today what we're going to do, we're going to swap out the neck finally.
But we're going to do it right now. I'm not joking, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning right now. And I have to do this like really quietly, because I don't want to wake anybody up. Okay, so the order once again is take off the old neck, put on the new neck, then I'm going to put machine heads on, then I'm going to put place the nut in there, then I'm going to put the strings on, put the string tree on, then I'll fine tune the nut, and last but not least I'll do the decal. And I'm going to try to do all this like right flipping now.
Joel, why are you doing this so late?
I'm out of time. I have a rehearsal tomorrow night with this cool alternative band called the Miners, all country band. And I'm getting to play with 2 of my oldest musician friends. Pretty much the guys that I started playing music with when I was 15. I'm a lot older than that now. I'm 54 right now, so what is that? 30 years? 40 years, oh my God. Well, anyway, we're playing a gig next weekend. And it's the first time the 3 of us have played together since 1995. So I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm so happy. And we have a rehearsal tomorrow night, and I'm going to have the new neck, the new bass, do the whole thing tomorrow night. I want to have it ready to go so I can use it tomorrow night. And I'm really excited. So like I said, tonight I'm not going to do a lot of commentary.
Yeah, right.
There's no way this is going to be easy. I'm sure something's going to go really wrong. I hope not, but what are the odds of anything going right the first time? I mean, my motto in life these days seems to be nothing's easy. So I've never done this before, but I have watched a bunch of videos, and there's tons of videos on how to do like a nut and setups and stuff like that. So fingers crossed, you know. And if worst comes to worst, like I said, I can always put the old neck back on. And I have a friend of mine has one of those Squire Classic 5P basses. It's a great bass, plays great, sounds great. So if everything goes to hell, I can always just use his bass. But I don't think I want to let that happen. Now, let me check this out real quick. That's right, I'm the best cat dad ever. You know what this stuff is? This is the mini pedal board. This is the power supply, this is the board. I got some mini pedals on the way as well. And I'm going to use all this stuff at the gig next weekend. Let's get started. Let's go. So we're going to go from this to this. So I get the strings off. I'm going to take these guys out, and we'll see what we have. Look at this, ready? Okay. Okay, so there you go. Looks like there was a shim here. So looks like there's a little more care put into this one. But that's it. I mean, that's it. Yeah, no dates, no nothing. Oh! Oh, there you go. A little sawdust is popping out. So I'm hoping. Here's my other trick. Here's first leg. Will it fit? No. I can either shave the neck here, or shave the body here, or here. So give me a few minutes to debate this and figure it out, and when I come back, we'll have a plan. Okay, so the question is, do you shave it here? Do you shave it here? Do you shave it up here? Can't find any real information on what the best way to go is. Did find a great video on shims though. And I did learn some cool tricks about installing the neck. Against all better judgment, I'm gonna shave this. So I'm gonna go with a piece of 60 grit sandpaper. So 60 grit's really coarse. Always wait until the last second. I'm the kid who always did his book report the night before. Let's see. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Got it. That's it. So, there you go. Let's get upstairs and fine tune this thing, but it's in. And, oh, look, I've created a crack now, I think. Yep, I cracked the body right here. So, it's in, but I forced it maybe a little too much. So, I'm actually going to sand it a little bit more now. And you can see on the neck here, see it's like it's got scuff there. Okay, so I did a little fine tuning, and here it is. Let's get upstairs and finish this now. Okay, so now I'm going to pre-drill the neck, so when I put the screws in, it won't like split it, because that's all I need right now. So I took the screw, right, and I put the drill bit. I kind of matched them up in a way where the screw's wider than the drill bit, but just a little bit. But I also don't want to go too deep either. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a piece of tape, and I'm going to put a little marker on the drill bit. I get the tape going. I really wanted to use blue painter's tape, but my son keeps stealing it, and so I'm going with the cloth black electrical. Please keep in mind too that any luthier or qualified woodworker for that matter is probably going to tell you I'm doing this all wrong, and they would be right, but I just want to make sure. I mean, I don't know, I'm doing the best I can, right? Put a little flag on it, so that'll tell me, like, don't go deeper than that. So I'm going to pre-drill. Like that. Now, look at that, that sucker's in there perfect. I'm a machine head. By the way, real quick, no instructions or anything like that. Oh, this is beautiful. But look, see the teeth? Usually don't, right? So see those teeth, and then look at this guy. Like twice as many, I think. Right? Maybe? Yeah, it's way more. Way more. So I should have more precise tuning. And you know what? They feel heavy and nice. I never trusted those tuners. This next big fear is going to fix. That's everyone's like primary concern. Let's see. And honestly, I've never done this before, but I can look at this and kind of get an idea how they're set up. It looks like they go kind of, oh, see, look, they go like this way. And then, this guy goes in the middle. Oh, well, that's a pretty good fit. That'll be just fine. Look at that. Alright, so this is really important. This tool here is called a square.
I hear ya.
Okay, ready? So what I'm gonna do is put that guy like this, and then this angle is perfectly square. So to line the tuning pickup so it sits perfectly like cool and even on the neck, I'm gonna, there's gonna be some playing, so I can't help it. All right, now, yeah, now I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but now I have 4 holes marked off. So my next big fear is that I'm gonna install this thing, right? And I'm gonna put the next one in, and the next one's gonna hit the first one. All right, so that's the first one. I'll put the second one in. No, I'm good. That's totally gonna work. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, what is it? Really tight. Actually, you know what? They might even touch each other. They're gonna, look at this. They're actually gonna touch each other. Whatever. So if I can get the first one lined up really well, then all the other ones should line up well. All right, give me a minute. It's exciting. I've never done anything like this before in my life. I've always been afraid. There it goes. So it's in now. So now, you probably can't tell this, but I have a lot of control over this thing now because it's like stiff. So I can take my square again, right? Put it in here like this. And then we'll do something, line it up again. So it's not going to be perfect, but I'd like to be at least in the neighborhood. Oh! There's the guy. Alright, so square looks good that way. It's hitting the frickin' peg. That sucks too, folks. You know what? I need that guy in here because it's holding this thing centered in the neck. You know what? I might tape that. Okay. We got all these guys taped up. But look, how nice that looks. Came out pretty good. You know, it's very even all along here. So now it's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the old strings. And the other one, put it on here. I'll start working this nut thing in. It's 3 a.m. We're working on the nut. Okay, it went in perfect. Look. See how it's sitting now? See how the nut's sitting really flat down to the neck. Now, I've just found out that nut height in relation to the neck and everything like that, like this looks really high. See if you can see this thing. That's upside down. I'll try it this way. So, I might shave the bottom of this thing down because it just looks too damn high. I guess I could use this as a comparison. You know what? This looks pretty high also. See, so maybe it's not so far off. After all, let's compare them. Try to do side by side. It's hard to do side by side. Actually, I already measured. Some guy used a business card. Yeah, you know what? It could probably come down. It could probably come down. I'm gonna bring it down. This is where I'm working. That's my bed. There's the drill and all my tools. There's the base. I'm using that as my workbench. Pathetic. I don't know how much I took off. I think it's still high. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. Let's throw some strings on now. Alright, so I can tell you right now, things are a little complicated. But look, I got the strings on. Look how they're sitting on the neck. I don't know if you can see this or not. Alright, so this string is really far in, and this string's right on the edge of the neck completely. Let me show you really close so you can see. So the spacing's completely screwed up. Like here's the E, and that's the G all the way down there. This guy should be like there more. These guys should be more in the middle more. This guy should be over here. And it goes all the way up the neck. But so instantly, the neck feels fantastic, and I don't need to be a luthier to know this needs a setup. And I think the only way to fix the spacing problem, I think two things have to change. First off, this is the wrong nut. This is not the right nut. So when these strings are coming in, if you take a look, you can see that I don't like the way that's sitting. Look how this guy's like going, oh, down like that. And then the other thing I was thinking is bridge. I think if I had the bridge maybe moved over a little bit, that'll bring all the strings closer to the neck side. Maybe the neck isn't going straight anymore. Maybe the neck's got a slight angle to it.
You are correct, sir.
So I think moving the bridge would fix how the strings lay across the neck. And if I'm gonna move the bridge, I should probably replace the bridge with like a high mass bridge, like a what's the Geddy Lee bass have? Those badass bridges or something like that, or even a Fender high mass bridge. And they're not a lot of money. You probably get a high mass bridge for $20, or even less. So that's probably in the immediate future. I really want to play this thing. I'm definitely gonna play it tomorrow. I really want to play it for the show.
Will Mr. Jommins be able to complete this modification on time? And what of the mysterious crack in the body of the bass? Will this be Joe's last bass? Stay tuned for part 2 of this incredible story.